Before we get into the video, I need you guys to do me a favour. Number 1, like the video. Also comment, let me know your thoughts on the case. Some people are just the lowest form of scum. 28-year-old Thomas Grant had taken Lucy Clews' vulnerability and big heart for weakness and did the worst thing possible you can do to a person, especially when they were looking to help you. 39-year-old Lucy Clews, who was a grieving widow after recently losing her husband, had offered Thomas Grant a place to crash over the Christmas period. The two had actually met on Christmas Eve of 2021. In the days following, Thomas had spent much of his days in late December knocking on doors and visiting family, acquaintances, friends and neighbours, trying to scrounge together enough money to fund his habit, of course that habit being gear. Police say Thomas Grant had used Lucy's home in Stafford as a base, even placing his belongings in the house. Now when his habit got out of control and Thomas had nowhere else to turn, he turned into a mer. Thomas Grant then took the opportunity to Lucy. Lucy was found dead in her home on December 29th after Lucy's daughter raised concerns that she had not heard from her mom. Now when police arrived at the address, it was apparent that Lucy had been strangled and also fatally bladed. She was dead. Thomas Grant had been detained 24 hours later outside the shop in Hednesford by undercover officers. Now officers asked Thomas if he had any tattoos. Thomas says no, and then he changed his answer to only on his arms. Thomas was then asked to roll his sleeves up, and that was when he found out that he had been charged with DM. What's been alleged is Thomas had killed Lucy, took her mobile phone, wedding rings and other items of jewellery. That also included a necklace that belonged to Lucy's late husband. He sold the mobile phone and also used the jewellery to purchase gear. Now when Thomas was interviewed at the station, Thomas denied any knowledge of the tragic incident. He did, however, explain that someone else was responsible. When police asked who, Thomas refused to say the person's name. Of course, after a 5-week trial in Stafford, he has been found guilty of the M and he's due to be sentenced soon. Condolences. Stay safe. Safe.